After a year at sea under a hot sun, it's time for Tangaroa's annual spa treatment. We left Ventura Marina and set our course a few miles offshore, then turned south for the journey ahead. It feels great to be at sea. From Ventura Marina, it's about 100 miles to our favorite boatyard, Basin Marine. With 8 hours ahead of us, there's plenty of time to relax. We love watching the many changing moods of the ocean as the hull cuts through the water. Dolphins have fun playing in the waves our wake creates behind the boat, leaping and surfing in joyful motion. I spend most of my time on the bridge, happily occupied in bird watching. Now and again, a bird flies near to watch us. Wildlife watching is fun, but boating is serious. We watch the instruments and scan ahead for potential hazards. We encounter a lot of balloons floating at sea. While distressing, they're usually not a danger to the boat. Drift nets, marked by black flags, and floats on submerged traps or other hazards can entangle the props or damage the vessel. We weave through dozens of container ships at the port of Los Angeles and soon reach Newport Beach, where we enter the long channel to slowly cruise to our destination. Tomorrow, this mobile hoist will lift Tangaroa from the water. The hoist rises over a special platform, its slings lowered into the sea. Our Maritimo is maneuvered into a precise position over the slings, and the heavy-duty pulleys lift Tangaroa clear out of the water. We get a good look at the marine growth on the trim tabs, lights, and zincs. The travel lift carries Tangaroa into dry dock, where the crew use a powerful water blaster to remove most of the growth. Marine growth builds up where sunlight strikes the hull, but we're underway often enough that very little growth has developed. Tom and I sometimes check the hull and scrub if needed, or we hire a dive service to do it when we've been at the dock a while. Nobody likes a dirty bottom, and with boats, a clean hull is crucial to performance. All clean, Tangaroa is expertly guided into position in the dry dock. We find it fascinating to watch the boat maneuvered this way. We hold our breath as 25 tons is carefully lowered onto supporting stands and blocks. The lift moves away, leaving us high and dry. There's a bustle of activity all around the boat as the props and shafts get polished and the hull is painted. When the yard closes for the evening, the din ceases and we have a quiet night on board. In the morning, another crew begins the big job of polishing the hull. They wax and polish all the surfaces that are easier to reach when the boat is in dry dock. It's fun to watch all the activity. Tom likes to walk around to observe the progress.
Really nice. Really nice.
Down below, the guys are painting the rudders, propellers, and shafts with prop speed, a super slick coating that protects underwater metal from corrosion and marine growth. On the swim platform, another team installs custom stainless safety rails called staples. They add a touch of elegance to Tangaroa. After a busy day, we settle in for a final night in dry dock. In the morning, the travel lift is positioned over Tangaroa, the sling snug on his belly, and all the supports removed. Our shiny boat is ready to return to the sea. Once again, the boat is expertly guided through dry dock. Cradled safely in the travel lift, it rolls forward back to the launch ramp. It doesn't take much time, and soon Tangaroa is suspended over the water. The travel lift rolls out to the very end of the ramp, and the pulleys gently lower the boat into the ocean. There's always a sense of relief when the boat is finally floating where it belongs. Straps are removed, and Tangaroa floats freely. We move him back into the slip where more polishing begins. Now the crew works on the upper part of the vessel, reaching every nook and cranny. The boat is buffed to a brilliant shine. A final bath from top to bottom leaves Tangaroa gleaming. At sunrise, we throw the lines and retrace our course through the channels around Balboa Island and back out to sea. We'll spend a few nights at Catalina Island, the next of our wildlife voyages.